Okay, to take a look at the TOLESA Tools Taping Knives Kit. Okay. It's always good having a nice long blade like this. This is a 14-inch blade, which is going to be great because if you're trying to make something consistent all the way across, if you take a smaller knife and you apply it over and over, you're going to see all the different scrape lines at the top and the bottom. With something like this, you can smear over a very large area and it's going to look clean and professional. So that's awesome. This is a very nice blade. I can see that we have a nice rubber grip on here, so that's great. We also have our hammer end on there, so if we need to, we can actually use this as kind of a chisel. Like if we're working on tiles or something like that, and we need something that we can flex to get underneath it, but still rigid enough to do some work. I also use this for denting in your drywall. There's just a ton of uses for a good tape knife. So you already saw it. We got our 6-inch, then we got our 12. They all feel like they're made about exactly the same, so that's good. And we got our 10 and our 8. So a fantastic variety of tape knives. Basically, you're going to have one for whatever kind of scenario. I usually like smaller ones, so this 6-inch is going to be perfect for doing my initial application. So for when I'm mixing my mud and I need to actually start scraping it and applying it to the wall. And then when I need to start flattening it out, I'll start moving to the larger sizes. You never know what you're really going to run into until you get there. So the reason they call these tape knives is because they're typically good for things like this. This is our drywall tape, so you would apply some mud to the back of that, smear it down, and you can grab this and cut it off. You can see we've got a fairly nice straight line. And that's going to be more important when you're trying to get right up to an edge or something like that, or if you have to bend it and you want to just kind of pop a corner to get fine detail work like that. But also masking tape, so whenever you want to mask off something like a window, take that and get our nice perfect cut. So we can make sure we get a perfect mask wherever the heck we need it. But when it comes to mudding, the most important thing is that you have some flex, and this definitely has some flex. I can still definitely put pressure on it, but most importantly, that flex is going to give me the ability to spread that nice and clean. I'm just going to take some spackle, and then I can kind of just work that into that crack. Spread it out. We let that dry, sand it down, paint it, and we're done. So yeah, overall, those are some very nice taping knives.